Hello. I hope I'm catching some people live. Let me try and find myself here. Let me turn down my volume. Hello. I hope I'm catching some. So, alright. So I wanted to put together the Stamp of the Month cards that are free to anybody who buys this. And why did it go off? Well, you say I'm still live. Let's see. Alright. Let's see if we can get this going. Alright. Okay, so when you buy the Stamp of the Month, you get a card kit from me free. And these are the cards I'm going to make. Get 2 of each card, and this is the one we're going to make tonight. So in your kit, you will get 2 cards that look like this. You will get 2 coffee cups, and you cut off the lid of one of them to make a mask. And we're going to put it on there because I'm going to do some ink blending, okay? I'm going to get some ribbon, some glitter, paper. I'm going to get coffee as my craft fuel sleeve. I'm going to get this paper to go on here as a layer. And we're going to use the Stamp of the Month, which is Doodled Borders. And first thing we're going to do is take the plaid, and you can use any ink. I liked using the Distress Oxide ink for my blending, and the Candied Apple looks really good with our Candy Apple. It's a really close red. So let me see, I'll put this on here. I hope everybody's doing well. Say hello if you are watching. Hi Sharon. I'm hard to hear. Do I need to talk up? Let's see, I don't know. Maybe my maybe I can get on my microphone. Can you hear me on my microphone? Let me know. I don't know if my phone is picking up my microphone or my phone. So we'll see. Let me know if I'm better. I will try and speak up. Maybe it was me talking down to my desk. Alright. So I'm going to take just the card base and stamp directly on it. Get my head in here. Sorry if you see my COVID hair. Oops. Let's restamp that. Thank God this is mine, right? And that's why you turn your mat over so that you have a stamping surface. Oops. Look at that. I found an embellishment I made earlier today. Let's try this again. Now you will see how nice these mats are. This mat is much better. Alright, doesn't look too awful bad. So we're just going to go along the sides here. Let's get a mask. In my original card, I stamped a whole border around, but then I thought, why am I doing that? I'm going to be covering up the whole middle, so I'm going to, oh, thank you, Sharon. I'm glad you can hear me better now. Okay. I'm going to be covering it up with this paper, so why stamp there? So I'm just going to go straight down each of these sides. That's so much better, right, with this foam. Plaid is really nice. I like it. They've come out with some really good plaids. not too bad. Alright. I even had to break out a new stamp chamois tonight because I left all mine at Sandy's. You just use a little water to spritz on there. Try and get as much ink off because my chamois get pretty bad. I use them a lot. Okay. So that one's done. And the heart we're going to use, excuse me, the heart, the bows. Okay, so we're going to do the bows in second and first generation stamping. And where is my bow? Oh my goodness. There it is. Okay. Looks like it's got some paper on here, and a dog here. Why are my dogs in my stamps, right? Alright, I'm gonna make sure that looks pretty straight. I'm gonna test it, make sure. That looks good. Alright, so where's that paper? Here it is. So all I'm going to do is stamp from the bottom up. Actually, I can go from the top down. So you stamp once right directly, and then you're going to stamp again with second generation. And that'll give you like 2 layers ink color. In some inks you can get 3 colors. This mat is a Versamat that Close to My Heart sells. It's like $11.99, and it's 12 by 12. So, you know, I will tape my pages down and line it up with the with the markings, so I know where everything is. It's really good for lining up things, and if you don't have a T-square. And the back side is a dense foam that you stamp on. And yes, we do sell white ink. White Daisy, it's a pigment ink. It's really good pigment ink. I've seen some people do reviews on it, and it's been one of the #1. Oops, I forgot to off stamp it. So off stamp it on there, and then on here. It does really well against all the leading brands. Our white ink does. It's been out for a long time. And you could do this with different colors to make it like a rainbow. That would be really pretty. I mean, you could do it with any color you wanted. Everything in your kit is plain. Nothing is colored so that you can gear it towards whatever you want to make. Alright, so that's done. Sharon, did you get your shot? I was thinking about you on Monday. Or Tuesday, right? Tuesday. So this one's done. So that's going to go on here. And for the sake of time and drying, I'll use my gun. Oops. You get a little tape off the side, just roll it over so it's onto your paper. And the glitter paper is going to cover up the edges anyway, so it's okay. So this is one of the things you can use your Versamat for. So you're going to take your paper and you can go from this line to that line so you know it's lined up perfectly. So I don't know if this is not going to be lined up with the card. So, or in between the 2 stamped images, so I'm going to try and line it up with the stamped images. I think I'll go from that line to that line. And then I know it's straight on the card. Okay. So we'll put on our glitter paper. Oh, good. I'm glad you got your shot. Thank you. Thank you for giving me that tip. I think I'm just going to wait until I can get somewhere close by. I'm not in any hurry, I guess. I'll just stay home and stay safe. But thank you for sharing that with me earlier this week. So, here's your glitter paper. And these might be a little bit longer. Check it to make sure that you don't need to trim it down. Or just, you know, leave it the way it is. It's probably not longer than the... oh, my glue's leaking. I put a new tip on this, and I think it was the wrong size. Because my liquid glass is at Sandy's. And the tip I had, I don't think was the one from close to my heart. I have one for sale there. I'll have to pick that up and bring it home. Oops. It wants to come out of the knobby thing. And I have to pull out my other glue. Yeah. I don't want to get a big glob of this on my project. So, we'll pull out our mono. This should work just fine. And for these little pieces, it's nice to put your glue on your piece and then your piece on top of it so you don't drop it on there. And if you put it on the glitter piece and then try and layer it, you could drop it or what have you. Okay, so there is your card. Oh, and I forgot to put my ribbon down. Darn it. Okay, we're just going to make a regular bow. This one I wrapped it around and did the bow and then wrapped it around. But I'm just going to do a bow. And bunny ears is really good with this one because there's just a little bit of bow of ribbon. So you're going to take your two bunny ear bows, turn it, and there you go. You have enough ribbon left over, it's for another one. Okay, and I did that and then I spread it across. Okay, where's my coffee? Oh, this is the inside, thanks a latte. And for this one, I use this, I think it's 5 lines. 5 lines. It's like a really big underline for the title. Of course, you could do hearts or anything you'd like. Since I send a lot of thank you cards for all of you great ladies, I like to underline, say thank you. That came out okay, even though I didn't have the mat turned over. That's good. All right. So we got the inside done. Put that on there. This glue dries hard as a rock, by the way, so if you use it, it dries really good. Hold your piece. It's not gonna let go, or some glues are not good, but this glue is really good. Really, really good. So there's the inside. Okay. Coffee cup is the fun one. Okay, so you're going to get coffee as my craft fuel, and you're going to get the coffee cup. You cut the top off for your mask. And I'm going to do some blending on this. You don't have to, but it's, you know, it's just another option. So our stamps, you know, are flexible. And this is the line of hearts right here. And I'm going to manipulate it so it goes around the coffee cup, okay? So that looks good. Alright. We're not going to use this yet. Let's get our foam, stamping foam. Okay. And I think on this one, I did it in, I may have used a different ink, but I'm going to do it in red this time. And I'm actually going to use this red. The Distress Oxide stamps really well. It's not just for blending, you can use it for stamping. But I know not a lot of people have it, so I will use this. So the sleeve is going to be around the middle, so you just need to do the top and the bottom. So it gives that movement around the cup, so that's pretty cool, right? And we're going to use the other little hearts. It's this one here, the hearts with the dashed line. And this. Now this one I stamped with the Distress Oxide. I'm actually going to, I'm going to use stamp with this to show you. With Second Generation, because it was so dark that it didn't show the Coffee is My Craft Fuel stamp image. Even though it was in black, it was real hard to see because it was red and then black and white behind it, so that's why I had to blend it so dark red. So I think if I do this Second Generation, it will show up better. Oh yeah. It's nice enough to be able to see it, but it's not overpowering that Coffee is My Craft Fuel. That looks good. I like that a lot better. So now I'm going to get out this Distress Oxide and show you this. This stuff is great. If you don't have Distress Oxide and you like to blend colors or, you know, add different colors to projects, try these. These are really nice. Just get like red, blue, and yellow. They blend together so cool. Oh, where's my craft mat? Here you are. You should get any kind of craft mat. I think a lot of you have them. Those silicone mats are good. You need something that's slippery, so you could use your scrap paper, but it doesn't work as well. So you're going to go off the paper or off of your piece, start off onto the craft mat and go onto your piece. Okay, you just kind of rub it around real light. And you can always go darker, but start light and just go in a circular motion, and it just adds a little bit of color. Okay, so it just makes it real pretty. And there you go with the mask. We kept the top white. And you could color that in with a marker if you wanted to. Now we'll do this Coffee is My Craft Fuel. Now you can see the red real well, right? The hearts. When I cover it with this, it's going to make it real subtle. So you don't want to make it too heavy, because then your hearts will disappear. So we're going to go real light. You see how much easier it is to read the fuel now that it has the red there? So if you ever have something that's overpowering, just add more color to it, and it'll make it like fade into the background. All right. So that goes on there. We're going to add this to the front, and we'll pop it up. I think I actually have to set up a video session with my coffee so I can scrapbook it. Because I do love my coffee. That would be another one for some other people I know as well. So I'm going to offset that. And then you get a little heart that comes with it. And I'm going to put that right on top of my coffee cup. And I got a little bit extra glue on there, so I'll tap it off. Tap it off onto some scrap paper so you don't have it oozing out everywhere. Put it up there. Maybe I can put a little foam adhesive under there. And our non-stick scissors will cut through this foam so you can. Actually, I think I could fit a whole piece under there. Let me see. Whoops, don't move. Yeah, I might be able to. Nope. Okay. Cut it in half. Use my handy dandy tweezers. So I'm going to put it on the paper first. There. And I can see it, so I'm going to wiggle it over. There you go. Okay, bow. My bow went flying. I wonder if I can glue it like that. I bet you I could. This is where I need my liquid glass, though. Let's give this a shot here. Maybe if I just go straight up and down, it won't goober out everywhere. Okay, it's goobering out. And I used this a lot before, and it didn't do that. I think my little blue bottle you gave me, Sharon, is at Sandy's as well. Alright. I got way too much on there. So I'll show you what I'm going to do to solve that problem. All kinds of boo-boos tonight. I'm going to get a piece of scrap paper. Because you know I have tons of that everywhere. I just lay it on here and pick it up. It's my horse grain order. Alright. So the big gobber is going to have the bow on it. And the bow is going to stretch across there. Non-stick scissors do not cut ribbon. So I'm going to use this one. There we go. Alright, that worked out okay. So that is one card. You will get 2 of these, and I'll come back on another night and make the other one, which is... And if anybody's gotten this already and made theirs, I'd love to see them, what you did with them. So I know people always make them different. Let me see, here it is. In case you forgot, this is the other card. So you'll get 2 of these and 2 of those. Alright, so I'll come back on and make that another night. And, Close to My Heart has a special starting in March of Cardstock Carnival, where all their cardstock is going to be at a reduced price of like 30% off. So if you want to get packs of cardstock, they'll be on a reduced price. So yeah, I love those little bottles too, Sharon. I really like mine. I got to find the ones that I bought from you and get them filled up. They're probably with my glue that I don't know where it is. I need to stop and organize again. Okay, have a good night. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know.